the legacy continues. This is Adventure Sports Outdoors. Here's your host, Andy Bugos.
Hey guys, it's Thursday, April 18th, and I'm here at IGOLD, the Illinois Gun Owner Lobby Day. So we're down here at the Bank of Springfield in Springfield, Illinois. As you can see behind me, there's all kinds of booth setups. There's all kinds of people here to support IGOLD. It's going to be a great event. We're going to take you guys through here. We'll show you a little bit of the speaker. We'll also show you the march that takes place that goes down to the Capitol building. And we'll do some interviews and stuff here today to talk to some people about all the different gun laws here in Illinois. We got a lot of things going on today, not just IGOLD, but we got some other stuff going on with Pat Sullivan and the Notre Dame fishing team. So stay tuned.
Adventure Sports Outdoors is brought to you in part by Corsaw Lumber, manufacturers of quality hardwood products, buyers of standing timber in Smithfield. Kelleher's Irish Pub and Eatery, located on Peoria's riverfront, open 11 a.m. daily. The Illinois State Rifle Association, dedicated to education, safety training, and Illinois firearm owners. And by River Valley Charter Service, guided fishing trips in Central Illinois, 309-208-7587. Our thanks to all of these sponsors.
I'm here right now with a very special guest. This is Rhonda Ezell with Chicago's Guns Matter. She's currently got a case going on in the state of Illinois. So why don't you tell us a little bit about what Chicago Gun Matters is?
Well, you know, Chicago Guns Matter is the plaintiffs that took on the political powers to be here in the state of Illinois. Illinois was the last state to get concealed carry on the book. And so we, at Chicago Guns Matter, wanted to put faces to the cases so that we can educate the general public on who we are, the cases that were fought, and they'll get the opportunity to see it's regular people like them, you know, everyday people, mom and pops. So we went through that because, you know, Chicago is known for its violence. And it's also known for you'll never carry a gun in Chicago. And we proved them wrong. You know, we've made history in the United States of America, setting a precedent for how the Second Amendment is interpreted in a court of law. Our cases are cited across the country to win other cases. That's where we stand. You have the McDonald case, you have the Ezell case, you have the Moore case, you have the Shepard case, you had the Lawsons involved. They were co-plaintiffs with Mr. Otis McDonald when all of this first had taken place. And so collectively, we wanted to make sure that we have the opportunity to share our information, the work that we've done with the general public, because the notion that we don't carry guns in Chicago is false. I carry a gun every single day in Chicago. But the bigger picture is that since our work has set a precedent and we see it cited all across the country, we know we've done more for the people in America, not just in our city and in our state. And so that's what makes us then apart.
Yeah, and that's what it's all about. Not just taking care of our own state here, but also to helping other states and doing whatever we can for legal gun owners. So
absolutely.
Hey, I appreciate you taking the time here with us today and look forward to the rest of IGOLD, and you enjoy the rest of the day, and maybe we'll talk to you again.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Hey, I'm here with Lori Blackwell with Gun Rights for Women.
Women for Gun Rights.
Women for Gun Rights.
Yep.
Sorry about that.
It's all good.
So tell us a little bit about the DC project and this what you have going on here?
Hi, thanks for being here. Yeah, we were DC Project for several years. When we would go to an annual trip to DC, visit our legislators, we've now come down to the state level also. So I'm the Illinois director. So now we've rebranded as Women for Gun Rights. It's the same thing, same mission. Teal is our color, teal for 2A. We're trying to be the opposite of the crazy ladies in red. We're not here to scream and fight with people. One of our taglines is education, not legislation. Illinois is a perfect example. We have plenty of laws. Let's enforce some of them. You know, most of the offenders are not first, you know, they've all been caught and released many times, right? We visited our legislators yesterday, some friendly, some not so much, but you have to try. You have to try. And you know, we had a printout of 26 pending bills that we were opposed to, and it's like, drop it on the desk. None of these will have any effect on crime. And people mean well, they just don't know. And some are willing to listen, some of them, you know, crossed arms. I get it, but you got to try. You got to try. And the Second Amendment's for everyone. This is not a Republican-Democrat thing. You know, I like to say Illinois has 102 counties, and 100 are fine, maybe 99. But we're trying. We're trying. We need all the help we can get.
Well, hey, I really appreciate what you guys are doing, and I appreciate you taking the time to do this interview with us today, and we look forward to the rest of IGOLD.
Excellent. Thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Good stuff.
I'm here with Rich Pearson, the Executive Director of the Illinois State Rifle Association, and we're here at IGOLD. Why don't you tell us how this day is going to go, Rich?
Well, we're going to have a great day. You know, we got a lot of people coming in. We got a few bus loads coming in, and you know, we always use more people, but we have a good start today. We're going to go in. We're going to talk about legislation. We're going to talk about litigation. We're going to hear from Alan Gottlieb, our featured speaker, who has won more lawsuits for the Second Amendment than any other person or his organization has. So it's going to be good. Then we're going to have a march to the Capitol. We're going to deliver lobby day cards. And so it has bills that we oppose, bills that we support. So their legislators will get those, and then the Speaker of the House and President of the Senate will also get their own copy.
Awesome. I tell you what, I'm looking forward to doing this today. It's my first IGOLD. I've already met a ton of people I actually know here. Saw some different projects that I was really interested in, the Women's Gun Rights Group and different things like that. So amazed at the amount of people here, lots of men, lots of women, auditoriums filling up for the keynote speaker. Everybody's out here supporting this IGOLD. You see the hats and the shirts. And
got a really great program here. So it's filled full of information. There's the addresses and the emails and the phone numbers of the legislators so they can get a hold of them for the rest of the session. So we have all that going out. So we're equipping our people to be active when we get done. So,
hey, and you know, if you can't join us this year today, you know, this happens every year. So pay attention to the schedule. It's usually around the same time every year.
Right.
So if you keep an eye out on it, you'll always see it in Adventure Sports Outdoors magazine. So yeah, just keep your eye out, and maybe you can join us next year if you can't make it today.
That's right. So we need everyone's support. You know, next year is going to be a bigger year than this year, I think. So by that time, we should have a Supreme Court decision or two. And so we'll be looking forward to next year and bringing the fight to the legislation.
And sir, what is your name?
Tom Schaefer from Springfield.
Tom, what do you do here?
I have the luxury of leading the parade down the street to the Capitol from where after we have speeches here at the Convention Center every year for IGOLD.
And how long have you been doing this?
My son was 1 when I started. He's 31 now. He has a 5-year-old and a 2-year-old. They shoot good. The 5-year-old pulls a little to the left, but we're working with him. My wife puts him on the sash. I have so many from so many IGOLDs that if I had him all the way to the floor, I'd have to walk like this. So I only put in a few, but it's been a wonderful bunch. You know, we've been doing it for a long, long time through 3 constructions of the Capitol, the court's order in concealed carry for Illinois. We've been through a current court situation with the Illinois assault weapon ban that we're fighting in court. There's been a lot of mini dramas for the gun owners in Illinois, no question about it. It's been quite a ride.
Our first speaker, ladies and gentlemen, is the president of the Illinois State Rifle Association, Doug Mayhall. Doug?
Hi, I'm Doug Mayhall, president of the Illinois State Rifle Association. I'm thrilled to see everybody that came out here and everybody that took a day off of work, or even if you're retired, it still is a day out of your life to come and support your gun rights. And
we also have another section of the case in Southern Illinois before Judge McGlynn that deals with the merits of the case. And so that should come up about the 8th or 9th of July. So we're hoping to get it through before the end of this court season, Supreme Court season, but that isn't going to happen. But we're still there, and we're still funding it, and we're still fighting it. So we have a lot of allies. We have, of course, the Second Amendment Foundation, Firearm Policy Coalition, and others helping to fight this case, and so we're doing that.
So it's been kind of an interesting year so far. There have been no gun bills that have been put in committee that have been heard. That will change at some point, but for now, there have been no gun bills that we've had to send out alerts to harass you guys, to harass your legislators, which we love, and they deserve to be harassed. But so we haven't sent out alerts, and there's a very specific reason there's been no gun bills for us to have you, do all that work. So I'm fairly confident in the next 6 weeks that will change, and we will be here every day that the General Assembly is in session working on that.
Everyone is welcome to become part of this team. If you are supportive of the Second Amendment and value your God-given rights to self-defense, you are welcome. We don't care about your race, religion, gender, or political affiliation. We want and we need you to be part of this team. Thank you.
This year, the Second Amendment Foundation celebrates its 50th anniversary. And in the 50 years, when we first started back in 1974, one of our goals and dreams was to get a case to the United States Supreme Court. Didn't look like we'd ever be able to accomplish that, but now that's been more than accomplished, as gun rights have been there several times, and will be there several more times.
But the Illinois gun owner is still alive and well. I also want to say, I can't forget that I'm standing on a stage with a guy that was my hero for a long, long time, Alan Gottlieb. I have every book that he's ever written, and I want to shake his hand right now. And of course, everybody on the stage, including Todd, I have a card in my pocket here. We have a member named Joyce Lindolf. Joyce is in the audience. Joyce is 96 years old. There she is waving. Take a bow. Take a bow, Joyce. She shoots good. She pulls a little bit to the left. We're working on that. We're working on that, okay?
Joyce Lindolf.
And Joyce, I understand you've been coming out to IGOLD events for quite a long time.
Yes.
She's been here for most of them. For several years, she's been the oldest marcher. When she was 89, there was 2 others, but now she's got the record.
Pat Sullivan here with Adventure Sports Outdoors. We're out on a beautiful night on a farm pond. There's actually a couple of ponds here. We're going to try both of them tonight. We have the Peoria Notre Dame fishing team. This is the first time they all been together. There's 2 missing yet, but we got Coach Doug Simmons here, and Gary Zwicky and I are helping Doug this year, just trying to get a team going together. They want to go to state, don't we? Yeah. Okay. So we're going to introduce the team here. This is Coach Doug Simmons.
Thank you, Pat. Yeah, like you said, Doug Simmons, coach of Peoria Notre Dame bass team. It's my first year coaching, but the team has been together for about 8 years. They've been competing and at a pretty high level. I think they've at least qualified for state 4 out of those 8 years, which is quite an accomplishment. So this year, our goals are to learn more about fishing, have fun, and then obviously be successful and catch some fish. And that's about it. So with that, I'm going to let each of the fishermen introduce themselves on down the line.
I'm Cody Sullivan. I'm Dylan Langhoff. I'm a junior. My goal is to win state.
I'm Jacob Corey.
I'm Jay Freezy.
I'm Sean Gallagher. I'm Gary Zwicky, and we'd like to thank Dr. Ed Saad. He owns all this property here and has generously given us permission to fish it. Thanks, Doc.
Okay, we got everybody's names. We don't have the names of the fish. Let's all get in there and catch some fish, huh? And give the names. Let's go.
You need to practice. When someone gets a bite, you stop. Someone gets a net, and net.
Dylan, you got those wasps in there? I didn't go in there.
Oh. You went in there?
Yeah.
Is there some wasps?
There's a whole bunch of them in there.
Okay, there's 2 chicken dinners, and then there's some chips in the car.
Ask Mr. Zwicky where you put his.
Where should I put my gear?
He's going with you. Yeah.
I'll put it on the back of my flag.
Yeah, Cody.
Cody or
the one that.
Yep.
Dylan, who's Dylan going with?
You're going with me, Jay.
Yeah.
They're going in the bigger.
Okay, so you guys need a.
I got him a throwable.
Yeah, we got a throwable. We got mine. We got a battery and a phone. With the extra like that.
If I battery.
Well, this boat, we got Cody in here. He caught, what, 9?
Yep, 9.
Back off just a little bit. And I caught, what, 3 or 4?
Yeah, about that. Gotta push that a little bit.
There, that's good. We can go out front. Let's go out front so you can still cast while I get some stuff together. You guys been moseying around quite a bit, or?
Yeah. We didn't fish this too much because the weeds are so high.
Yeah, I'm gonna put a frog on it or something. Woo! Nice hit. Oh yeah. You notice I gotta do that left-handed. That's a nice fish.
Yeah, I saw him come up to the lure and just take it.
Oh, I lost my wacky worm. There you go, Kenny. Nice fish. Hello, this is Pat Sullivan with Adventure Sports Outdoors, and we've got the Notre Dame High School going out for day 2. We're fighting the wind. That's part of fishing. You got to fight the wind. You got to fight the weather. You get some nice days. You get some bad days, but the fish don't know any different. So we're going to go out there and catch them and show that you can catch them in the wind. I'm going to introduce everybody again. Let's start right down the line.
I'm Isaac Dieters. I'm Cody Sullivan. I'm Jacob Corey. Dylan Langhoff.
Sean Gallagher.
Jay Freezy.
And I'm Coach Doug Simmons. Looking forward to fishing on Scotts Lake. We appreciate you having us out here, letting us enjoy this day and have some of your fish.
All right, guys, what are we going to do?
Catch fish.
Catch fish.
Yep.
What are we going to do there, Dylan? What's your big goal?
Win state.
All right. Beautiful night. The wind laid down for us. Yep. Look at the crappie, couple crappie. We got some bluegill. This is a great lake. I've fished it a handful of times, and we always come out with something. Look at those crappie. Those are what, 14-inch? Yeah. That's so. What do you guys think of the lake, huh?
Yeah, it's good. Yeah.
Last Saturday we went to Lake Evergreen, and we were there all day, and we got one fish. And that's where we got to go for sectionals. Yep. So we got to go practice some more, and that's what we're going to do. We're going to get out and keep practicing. Let's give Scotty a good thank you. Yes, thank you. Because it's not for people like him that we don't get to fish. Yeah. All right, so we're going to wrap this up. This was day number 2 of practice. We got more days to go. I'll be gone for a week, but then I'll be back. Then the fishing will really start.
Adventure Sports Outdoors is brought to you in part by Corsall Lumber, manufacturers of quality hardwood products, buyers of standing timber in Smithfield. Kelleher's Irish Pub and Eatery, located on Peoria's riverfront, open 11 a.m. daily. The Illinois State Rifle Association, dedicated to education, safety training, and Illinois firearm owners. And by River Valley Charter Service, guided fishing trips in Central Illinois, 309-208-7587. Our thanks to all of these sponsors.